Hello everyone, I am Vaibhav Vajpayee. I welcome you all at my YouTube channel, and this is my second IIT Advanced lecture series, and I have been covering all important JEE Advanced concepts through the problems. So this is problem number 7, and let's begin. Question is, take 5 points in a plane so that no two the straight lines joining them are parallel, perpendicular or coincident. From each point, perpendiculars are drawn to all the lines joining these 4 points. Let the total number of point of intersection that these perpendiculars can be k, then find the value of k divided by 105. Pause this video and try this question. Let's begin. Now, so in this question we have 5 points. Let us say that 5 points will be P1, P2, P3, P4 and P5. So we have to find the total number of point of intersection of altitudes. So we can get this line joining from P2 and P3, and if you draw perpendicular from P1, so we get the point of intersection will be 1. So first we have to find the total number of lines joining all 4 points. So total number of lines joining all 4 points will be 4 C2 lines, that is 6 lines. And with respect to 6 lines, how many point of intersections are there? So we have to find the total number of perpendiculars, total number of perpendiculars, that is 6 multiplied by 5. So it is 30 perpendiculars, right? Uh, if you reserve P1 point, so with respect to P1, we get 6 perpendiculars. Similarly for P2, similarly for P3, P4, P5. So the total number of point of intersection will be 30. Total number of perpendiculars will be 30. So now we have to find the maximum number of points of intersection. Maximum number of points of intersection of these perpendiculars, that is 30 C2. So this will be 29 into 30 whole divided by 2, and now we get 435. So there will be 435 point of intersection. So we are getting 435 point of intersection, but we shall show these point of intersection are not distinct. So we'll consider few cases. We'll consider 3 cases basically. Now see the case 1. Case 1 is, suppose if you join all 5 points, so we'll get a triangle. Suppose if you get a triangle, so this triangle has altitudes, and we know that altitudes are concurrent. So that means if the altitudes are concurrent, so we'll get the loss of 2 point of intersection. So let us consider case number 1, and the case number 1 is, we get 5 points. Now we have to define this triangle, and this is P1, P2, P3, P4 and P5. So we have to get the altitudes. So altitudes are concurrent. So that means we get the point of intersection of altitudes. So we are getting actually 3 point of intersections, but due to concurrency we get only 1 point of intersection. So now we have to get the original five points determine 5 C3 triangles, and that is 10 triangles, and each triangle has three altitudes. Each triangle has three altitudes which are concurrent. Which are concurrent, that is, they meet in one point instead of three, right? So we get 2 points of intersection are lost. Intersections are lost in each of 10 triangles. In each of 10 triangles. That is, total number of lesser points. This will be a total number of such point of intersection. Such points of intersection equal to 20. Now, so uh, let's see the case 2, and in case 2 let us consider we have 5 points P1, P2, this is P3, and this is P4, and this is P5. So if you draw this line joining these 2 points, so how many such lines are we getting here? We are getting 6 lines, like this, like this. So with respect to P1, we can get perpendicular on this is first perpendicular, on this line second perpendicular, on this line third perpendicular. So it means P1 is itself a point of intersection of perpendiculars, all these perpendiculars, and this P1 is itself a point of intersection of these perpendiculars. So we are also getting such lesser points. So we'll find out the total number of lesser points, that will be equal to 70. So from each point, six perpendiculars are drawn. On these six perpendicular intersect exactly one point instead of 6 5 c instead of 6c2, that is equal to 15. So we are getting total 15 point of such point of intersections, and 14 point of intersections are lost for each of 5 points. So so the total number of such points will be 70. Now see the case number 3, and the third case is कि suppose we have 5 points. So out of these 5 points, if you join a line passing through 2 points, so how many such lines will be there? 10 lines, because we have to choose 5 C2 ways. And if you choose this line, so these three perpendiculars are parallel. So we are getting 3 lesser points in this case. So I'm repeating the case number 2 once again. Ki we have such 6 lines, but from P1 we have to draw perpendiculars. So from P1 we have to draw perpendiculars. So that will be the total number of such point of intersection of perpendiculars will be 6c2, and 6c2 means we get 15 point of intersections. So out of 15 point of intersection, we have to accept one point of intersection, and we have to remove 14 point of intersections. So it means we are getting extra 14 point of intersections in first point P1. So with respect to P1, we are getting 14 point of intersections. So therefore, with respect to all 4 points, we have to write all 5 points. We have to write 70 point of intersections that we have to exclude it. So total 5 C2 lines will be there, because joining all 5 points will get 5 C2 lines, that is 10 lines, and by 5 points. And each of these lines, three perpendiculars can be drawn. It is shown here, which are parallel, giving giving one point of intersection. ठीक है? So sorry, giving no point of intersection. So therefore the total number of such points will be 30. So the value of k is total number of points 435 minus case 1 plus case 2 plus case 3. So it is 315, and the value of lambda divided by k divided by 105. So k divided by 105 equal to 315 divided by 105, and this is 3, and this is the final answer, right? So thank you so much for watching this video.